We drive so far to get away. Never look back. We don't care about nothing else.
This is the Gibb River Road, at least the beginning of it. It's paved now from Kununurra all the way to the Questro turnoff, which is about 30 k's in, and from there it's dirt. There's talk of it being paved and bitumen over the next few years, whether it's 2 years or 10 years, I'm not sure, but it's one of the reasons we wanted to do the Gibb River Road now. What you're looking at here is the Cockburn Ranges, and then it leads into the Pentecost further down. This is the turn off into Questro Resort, camping, but also it's got flash luxury accommodations. We're just letting down our tyres. It's a bit of a dirt road to get in, and there's a couple of small river crossings. It should be easy, it's very dry. So tyre pressures, what's the go?
I'm just earing down because we're going off the bitumen onto a dirt road, and on the bitumen I'm running the front and the trailer at about 40, 42. I'm running the back wheels at about 47 to 49 psi, and the airbags sit around 30. And so I'm just going to air down. We'll run the front tyres and the back tyres at about 30 to 32, depending on how corrugated it is. And the back tyres will be about 35.
How low have you gotten down to?
15. 15 when we're in soft sand. We go down about 15 on the back. And we've been down as low as 12 on the front, but yeah, bit dodgy. Bit dodgy. Yeah. So yeah, it's just up and down, depending on the roads and temperature. Temperature goes up heaps as we go down in temperature, so as we go down in PSI. So we'll go in our back tyres will be 50 to 55 degrees, whereas at the moment they're probably running about 35, 36. So we run a tyre monitoring pressure system, so it just gives me a digital indicator on the dash, just rotates through 8 sensors. These are the sensors here. They just fit on the valve and relay back to a little digital display on the dash. Stacy will show you now, and gives me the pressure and the temperature. And I'm just running on hot numbers, not cold. Just turn it back on.
There was a couple of small river crossings to get into Questro. They were very shallow and very easy to cross, due to it being a very dry wet this year. However, I have heard that they can be deeper at times, so that's something you'll want to check out before you get in. Once you arrive into Questro, you'll discover that there's a $50 visitor permit fee. That's regardless of whether you're there for one night or 1 week. So my advice would be, if you have the time, stay there longer to make it more affordable. Camping fees are $22 per adult per night, and kids are free, which is really awesome. There's a fantastic bar and restaurant there, which do great barbecues and live music on the weekends. There's fuel bowsers and a basic shop which has like bread, milk, wraps, and very, very basic grocery items, so don't bank on any fresh stuff. Just a quick one on facilities. You can see the toilets are clean, modern and lovely, hot water and flush toilets, and up in the corner you can see the kitchen areas with the grills and sinks, so everything that you need. We've just arrived at Questro and we've set up camp. It's pretty busy, but we've managed to snaffle a little spot right on the river through the pandanus palms, if you can see. We're about to go for a swim. It's a little bit green and we are sharing it with freshwater crocodiles, but they're not going to hurt us, so we're all good with that. The downside of our Questro is that it is very busy here and quite commercialised nowadays. So you're sharing close camping quarters with lots of other people, as you can see pictured here. It's worth it to see the beautiful gorges, but just to be aware that if camping next to lots of people is not your thing, then you might want to consider perhaps staying elsewhere, perhaps like on the Pentecost or something, and just paying the visitor permit to come up and visit for the day. This is the walk into Zebedee Springs. It's a great track. It's only 10 or 15 minutes and suitable for all ages and levels of ability. It's really busy all times. It doesn't open till 7 and it shuts at 12. I think they just do that to keep it pristine. So you're going to be sharing it with a whole heap of people at any day. So just don't get your expectations up that you'll be having it all to yourself. But there's heaps of little posies and nooks amongst the rocks just to find your own little space and enjoy the soothing hot waters.
Traveled many roads, but I'm so far from done. I have been hopeless and I've had my faith. Some things I've lost and some things I have saved. All of these moments showed me the way that I've gone. Good to know there's so much to live for.
This is the bottom pool. The trick is one more little climb up to the pool on the other side. Just keep going when you get to this point. Lots of people ask what grade this track is, so I thought I'd just show a bit of the trail. As you can see, there's not actually much of a track, it's just clambering over rocks. The walk isn't arduous in itself, there's no steep incline, but older people would obviously struggle possibly with the terrain, and certainly younger children. Our 3-year-old clambered over some of it but was carried most of the way after skinning a couple of his knees, but our 7 and 8-year-olds managed for the most part fine. Behind us. I just struck it really lucky with the timing, but yeah, it's just super stunning up there. Bit of a hike up over the rocks, nothing too arduous, just over an hour probably, and really worth it. Beautiful pool. There's a little thermal area on the right, so you can check it out if you need to. What do you like most about it, Summer?
I like the hot pool over there.
Yeah.
We just recognised because we obviously went to the other one around the corner of the rock, but then
we found another little one that someone had dammed up, didn't we? So yeah, nice spot after the cool swim.
I've traveled many roads, but I'm so far from done. I have been hopeless and I've had my faith. Some things I've lost and some things I have saved. All of these moments showed me the way that I've gone.
horse riding at our Questro.
I'm setting out into the great unknown. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm ready. Ready to live out every single dream. I'm stronger than I seem. Yeah, I'm fearless. Nothing's gonna hold me back. I'm gonna ride. I'm riding free. So come on, let's go along. Come on, let's journey with me. I'm gonna ride. I'm riding free. As long as I am here with you, I feel the spirit in me.
Look at that, spectacular. So beautiful.
Sitting on the shelf up the top there in that cave section again, you'll see Mr. Rock.
Wallaroo.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
right on the edge there, of course, yes. Right on the edge, he's up the top. Nice grey belly. It's great when you see him stretching his belly or chasing each other around. They're great entertainment.
Can you see it, Hunter?
Yes, I can see it. Right there.
No, spit for a fish. He spat. Hang on, let me do it again. Spit.
Oh, he gosh! In my chair!
Watch this. As soon as I lean over here.
Oh, they like you.
Your buddy coming? Would you stop that? Your buddy coming? Oh, catfishes gone.
Feel it sorry for the catfish because they don't get it.
Your buddy coming? Can I get some fruit, Mum?
Yep.
They can use that, so that's 7-spotted archerfish, or they call them riflefish as well. And they use that as a tool, so that jet of water is a tool, so actually getting spat at by every little tradies. Apprentices. But yeah, that's...
What's on this side?
I'm trying to do the barrow thing.
Is he trying to get it?
I'll show you how quickly they take the bait.
There it is.
So that one over there is the aggressive.
I'm setting out into the great. I don't know where I'm ready. Ready to live out every single day. I'm stronger than I seem. Yeah, fearless. Nothing's gonna hold me back. I'm gonna
We're just walking this morning up to our Questro, up through our Questro Gorge. Absolutely beautiful through here. Through these palms. It's about, I think it's about 4Ks, 3.5, 4Ks. So it should be a good walk for the kids.
trying to find my place in this big old world. And I'm getting closer every single day. There's nothing in